A 50-year-old man secretly brings a new bride into the house without telling his wife. When his wife sees the tiny girl standing there in wedding clothes, she doesn't get angry. She only feels deep sadness for the innocent child. The girl even looks younger than her own two daughters. As soon as the husband leaves the room, the frightened child slowly gathers the courage to speak. Hearing her words makes Sarah's heart tremble. She suddenly remembers her own past, when she was just as helpless and broken on her wedding day. Back then, she couldn't save herself, and even now, she feels powerless to save this girl. That night, Sarah has a terrifying dream. In the dream, she stands in a desert surrounded by flickering lights that look like dying flames. A tiny hand pushes out from the sand, as if someone buried underneath is begging for help. Sarah desperately tries to grab the hand, but it slowly sinks back into the sand. At that exact moment, she wakes up. Funeral music echoes from outside, filling her heart with a strange sense of fear. Sarah slowly opens the door. What she sees sends a cold shiver through her entire body. The innocent bride who arrived just yesterday now lies wrapped in white cloth. Her husband's cruelty is far worse than she ever imagined. Even more heartbreaking, her innocent daughters are unknowingly playing a pretend wedding game nearby. In that moment, Sarah realizes that if she stays silent, one day the same fate will come for her daughters. She knows she must stand up to her husband and escape with her daughters. But in this place, opposing her husband means standing against all the men in society. In a land where women are treated like animals, this path is incredibly dangerous. Sarah was forced into marriage when she was only 16. Her husband only brought her home so she could take care of his disabled mother. Her mother-in-law constantly reminds her that she should always be grateful for being allowed to live in this house. The society is deeply male-dominated, and that mindset makes Sarah feel smaller than dust in this house. She spends half her life enduring pain and humiliation. Sarah no longer has big dreams for herself. She only has one wish: that her daughters get an education, because that is the only way their lives can change. Thanks to her effort, her older daughter finishes elementary school. Now she is supposed to start middle school, but Sarah is terrified to tell her husband. In this village, girls are strictly forbidden from getting an education. Because of this, the whole village starts seeing Sarah as a bad woman. Men order their wives to stay away from her, believing her ideas could spread like a disease. Even the village women start looking at her like she is dangerous. If she goes to wash clothes by the river, people say even the river water has become impure. In the entire village, only one neighbor, Emma, truly understands Sarah. She is the first person who supports her and says that her daughters deserve an education. But Emma's husband refuses to let her get close to Sarah because he fears Sarah might change his wife too. Sarah knows that if she brings up her daughter's education, her husband will explode with anger. But when she sees the burning desire in her daughter's eyes while watching boys walk to school, she can't hold herself back. So she finally gathers the courage and says it. And just as she feared, her husband instantly fills with rage. In that moment, Sarah's heart breaks. This isn't just a threat. Her husband is truly a cruel man.